What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Lunch Table Podcast. This is episode number 4. Today, I'm here with Joey and Steven. No Frankie again because he's a butthead and he's sleeping or something. Who even knows? But what's going on, guys?
What's up? It's going pretty good.
Good.
Yep.
So today was a busy week. We got a lot to talk about.
Did you say today was a busy week?
Yeah, it was a busy week for me. I don't know about you.
Today's Sunday. Yeah, today's Sunday.
This week was a biggie. If I could speak English, this week was a busy week.
Oh man, bro, calm down.
Okay, so yeah, everybody listening, this is gonna be a higher quality episode. We're sorry that last week's episode wasn't as higher quality. You guys obviously didn't like it because it flopped, but we're back. So tell your friends, get us some more views. Remember, our 420 100 subscribers by April 20th is still up on the table. We'll move to 2 episodes a week. So try and get that done.
What happens if we don't hit that?
Then we just keep
We
doing.
don't do 2 episodes.
Yeah, we just keep doing what we're doing. All right. So, you guys got anything else to say as far as like the intro goes before we start for these topics?
No.
All right.
Not really.
So, first on the list for our topics, and just for everybody listening, we kind of focused this week's topics, at least a couple of them, around like pop culture, because this week, I keep saying that. This week was a crazy week for like all those like TikTok people or whatever. I don't really follow it, but I know a lot happened with them. So, I don't know about if the two of you guys heard about this or not, but apparently on like, I think it was last Saturday, it was like Charlie was like some YouTuber predicted that Charlie was gonna die on like last Saturday, and so people were like going to her comments like, "Oh, I can't wait for you to die." Like, it was so mean. People were being so mean. So she had to like private her TikTok for a little bit, like a couple days. So people thought she actually did die because she didn't post for 2 days. It was just a whole mess.
That's messed up.
But
I remember that.
it was like, "I can't wait for you to die." Like, people were so mean.
She has undeserved fame.
Yeah, but she also doesn't deserve "I can't wait for you to die" either.
Yeah, true. She doesn't deserve that, but she also has undeserved fame.
Yeah, I feel like half her followers are just bots that TikTok gives her.
Yeah.
No,
Or
she doesn't.
bought with...
No, she doesn't buy them. I don't think she buys them. I think TikTok gives them to her because then they can be like, "Oh, look at this girl that got 150 million followers on our platform. Maybe that could be you. Join our platform." Like, they give her bots just to make, because they have to have like a cover girl. TikTok needs like a cover person, like a big star, like YouTube has PewDiePie.
Yeah, because now when you think of TikTok, you think of Charlie.
Mhm.
Most people do.
Exactly, and when you think of YouTube, don't you think of like PewDiePie? Yeah.
Because he has the most. Well,
So
not the most, but he has a
TikTok
lot.
realized that they needed a guy like, or a girl, I guess, like that, to promote their platform for them. So they started giving her followers, and they're just like bots. And you can tell because like people think that she's buying them because they come in at like a certain time, like all at the same time, like every like 2 minutes or something.
Yeah.
But I think that's TikTok's like algorithm doing that.
Yeah, but I just feel like there's no way that people are still following Charlie. Also, it's like I haven't seen her on my For You page once.
Yeah, also she gets a ton of likes. Like, I mean, I'm still like, she gets like,
on your For You page.
she'll get like 5 million likes a video, which is obviously a lot, but like compared to the amount of followers she has like 115 million followers or something. So wouldn't she be getting more like 100 million likes on every video?
Yeah, and wouldn't most people see her on the For You page?
Yeah,
Like, I
exactly.
never see her.
I get that's just I'm sure some people do. It's just my For You page is all comedy and sports because that's just that's the videos I like.
You remember that one time she cried because she didn't have 100 million followers?
Yeah. No, that's not what happened. That was out of context. I'm not like simping for Charlie here, but like all she did was she was just like it would be cool for me to get 100 million subscribers on the same day that I hit a million a year ago. Which I can get. I mean, that's kind of like us being like, "Ooh, look at us. We hit 1,000 on the same day we started the first episode," or like something like that. I don't know. Not saying that's going to happen, but she wasn't. She was?
Yeah.
I didn't know she cried
Yeah, she was
about
at
it.
like 98 because she lost followers for some reason. And then she started crying. Yeah.
Gee, I wonder why she lost followers on. Some of those Stan accounts are just weird. Some of those names.
Yeah.
It's all like those little 9-year-old girls.
Yeah. Some people are weird. Yeah. Yeah. So Kaden, we have next for it. Yeah. What's our next topic?
Addison Rae made a song.
I actually didn't hear it. Yeah, neither did I.
Okay, I listened to it simply because I was like curious about how bad it would be, and I kind of needed a chuckle. And it wasn't. It was basically what you would expect when people go and like when influencers go and make music. Like it wasn't good, but it wasn't like I can't listen to this. Like I wouldn't listen to it just out of whatever, but it's not bad.
Well, she's also using like professional person to film it and like edit it and stuff. She probably is paying for all that.
But it's so obvious she's trying to get like a dance trend off of it because she does like 5 different dances in a video that could easily be made into TikToks.
I don't know. I kind of want to see it after this. Yeah. Like after this.
I would tell you to watch it right now, but then it would start playing through the call and that'd be annoying. But yeah, I don't think it's absolutely like trash. I don't think it's kind of like Happy, like Dixie and Amelia did Happy, but it's like not as good. But it's like the same idea. I'm not like it. Take like any influencer that makes music, like YouTubers that go and make songs, or like TikTok
What's
people.
it called? Is it called Obsessed?
Yeah.
I see it. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna play it.
Yeah. Don't. I'm not like. It's like the definition of a 5 out of 10. Like, there's a lot of stuff I could say that's bad about it.
Pros and cons.
Yeah. It's like the textbook definition of a 5 out of 10.
You know the YouTuber Dream?
Yeah.
He made a song too. It's also hot trash.
Well, yeah, exactly. Like, take any influencer that goes and makes music. Other than like the ones that are known, like musicians are obviously different. Like, take somebody that's famous for not making music that goes and makes music, and imagine what you get. They're all like the same category. This like I threw this together in 5 minutes. How much autotune do you want? Yes. Like, like this, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Then again, I don't like Dream at all, so my opinion could be kind of biased because I just don't like him.
I don't not like the guy. I think he's just fine. I don't really watch a lot of video games. I talked about this, I think, a little bit on the first episode or maybe the second one. I'm just not really a fan of watching video games when I can play video games. I get some people watch them because they can't play them, but that's not the case that I'm in.
Yeah.
And plus, I just don't think it's entertaining. Like, I would much rather watch somebody directly interact with you and not just play or not.
I feel like when Fortnite was hot, that everybody was watching it.
I did watch a lot of Fortnite people,
Yeah,
but I wouldn't watch just them playing the game because I didn't think that was entertaining. I would watch like challenges. Yeah.
That's what I would do. I would watch like Laser Beam.
Who was that other guy? Lackland? Was he the dude with the bad hair?
Lachlan.
he would do stuff like he would try to get into Spawn Island and creative and stuff like that.
Yeah, like funny things.
I
Things
would
that are
watch that.
entertaining to watch.
I would watch challenges. I wouldn't watch anything else a lot though.
Yeah. So, I mean, what's next?
Hold on. What do I have next? I have how Steven crashed his bike. So Steven, tell him the story.
Wait, say it again.
I have how you crashed your bike.
Oh, like we're filming this at like 8 o'clock at night, and I kind of crashed at like 7:50.
Well, tell him the whole story and what makes it the best part.
I was just riding down a hill, and I thought it'd be fun to see if I could drift, and it didn't end well.
Well, tell him. Isn't the bike like brand new? Isn't that the best part of
Yeah,
it?
I got it like Thursday. Well, we're filming this on Sunday. I got it like Thursday, so like it's like 3-4 days old.
Yup.
It's already wrecked. Yeah. I have to get new tires on it already, and I just got it.
Already? I've never had to get a
Yeah.
tire replacement on a bike ever.
Yeah.
I take good care of my bike. I like my bike a lot.
I didn't know I was gonna fall.
What kind of bike is it, anyways?
It's a BMX.
Oh, nice.
It's a good one too, so it's not easy to break.
What like
Yeah.
No, I guess brand. I don't know if bikes have brands, but you get what I'm saying.
It's a GT Slammer.
I don't really know what that means. I'm not big on
It's
BMX.
It's like a I don't know how to say it, like better material. It's like a lighter material bike, so like it's easier to pull up on, all that stuff.
Nice. Cool. Yeah, I never really was big on like professional type riding. I
Yeah.
wouldn't like the only thing I really have done, I guess I rollerblade a lot. I rollerblade like every day, but I mostly just do that to play hockey.
Mhm.
But other than that, I mean I ride my bike. I like my bike, but I'm not like doing tricks. I just ride it around.
Yeah. Yeah, like just cruising down.
I'm not big on those
Yeah.
tricks. I feel like it's not worth it. You can get seriously hurt. Like you can get more hurt doing that than you can do like doing sports.
Yeah.
Definitely. Okay. So our next thing that I wanted to do here we have on this topics is that we want to shout out Sick King Boss for making our intro. Hopefully, hopefully it was at the beginning of the at the beginning of the episode. If we got it to work, it should be at the beginning of the episode, and you'll probably see it at the end if it worked. But yeah, he made that for us just out of nowhere. He did it just because he wanted to. We didn't ask him to. We know it's a little random, but we think that's the funny part about it. So for sure, we're not gonna use his real name unless we talk to him and then he asks us to use his real name. Then we will. We'll shout out his real name next week if he wants us to. But if not, we won't.
Yeah, shout out to Sick King Boss.
Sick King Boss on Discord. I don't know if he has any social medias, but if you follow him on Discord, or not follow him, friend him on Discord. And join our server in Discord, by the way, because that's how he sent it to us. Join the server in Discord if you want to be a guest. If you want to send us things directly, that's the best way to do it.
You can only be a guest if you're in the Discord.
Yep, that's the only way. No exceptions.
Yeah.
Because we use Discord to record, so.
Yeah, so it makes sense. Discord, record, you know.
Yup. Oh man, so I don't know if this has ever. This isn't on the topics, but I just wanted to bring it up because I just thought of it. Do you guys ever get like you're physically tired, but you're not mentally tired?
Yeah.
Cause like my body is just like so sore and dead, but like mentally I'm fine. That's why I'm fine talking. Like I'm not tired, but like standing up is like a struggle for me right now.
Yeah.
Because I've been working up my baseball fields, or not my baseball fields, but baseball fields, getting them ready. I'm, working on them a lot. And then I have baseball every day of the week other than Saturday. Even on Sunday, I have my Pony League team. Junior high every day for the week, and then Pony League on Sunday.
Yeah.
Steven and me are on the same junior high team. On a different Pony League team though, but I'm gonna clap him in Pony League. We'll play against each other, and I'm gonna destroy your guys. Yeah, my team's supposed to be the team to beat. They were in second place last year, and we only lost like 3 or 4 guys.
We went to the playoff. Well, my team went to the playoffs last year. They're just not good this year, I guess. It's the same people too.
Yeah.
They just are absolute garbage. But
I got an advantage too because the same coach that I've been having since like I was 8 moved up, and so he's coaching me again for that. So that's really nice.
yeah. All right. What's the next topic?
Uh,
I think
first off, hold on a sec. Yeah, so you guys want to talk about why Frankie's not on here tonight or last week?
Well, I don't even know. He said he's like tired this week. Like today, he was like, "I'm just going to sleep." So he's quote unquote sleeping right now.
Yeah, we're a little angry at Frankie right now, but it'll be fine.
Yeah.
He's been a lazy boy recently.
Oh yeah. One thing is, so the place we go to after school, Kaden decides to say that he has to go to his grandma's. So he skips, and he's actually on freaking Xbox.
That's because just I didn't want to go. I was really tired.
Yeah, I know, because Frankie's annoying. But
No, it wasn't even Frankie. I was just tired and I wanted to go home. And
Kaden,
honestly,
we all know it's Frankie.
No, I went home. I played Xbox for a little bit, and then I slept until it was time for baseball. I was literally so tired.
Nah, you were just mad at Frankie.
Shut up. No, I wasn't. I'm not mad at Frankie. I'm not like mad at him. I'm just irritated with him because he just decides not to get on. Like he thinks
Irritated
can just
is another word for decently angry.
yeah, he thinks he can just be on here whenever it's convenient for him. Like the 3 of us sacrifice our time and change things around just to get together, and he just doesn't.
Yeah.
He's literally like sleeping right now. And
Yeah,
just to keep in mind, it's 8:50 p.m. and he's sleeping already.
The reason I couldn't do it this morning is because my friend was still at my house.
Yeah.
And he left at like 2, so.
It has been tough right now because my weekends are really busy recently. They're going to get even busier because my brother's going to be doing this thingy or something. I don't know. But it's basically going to occupy every day of our weekend. But it'll work. I'll be able to do it.
I have a question. Since next weekend is Easter, are we gonna take a break, or are we still putting out an episode?
We have to because we skipped last week.
Wait, next weekend's really Easter?
Wait, no, it's not.
No,
I
it's
thought it was
not.
the weekend after.
I think it's the weekend after, Joey. That's really
No,
close.
it's next weekend.
Are you
No,
sure?
No, I think it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of next weekend. Like 2 weekends from now.
No, it's not.
I feel like what day is it? It's like March 20th.
No, it's okay. So we have. So it's on a Sunday. This Sunday is the 28th, and it's on the 4th. So it's in 2 weeks. But to answer your question, what?
Yeah.
But to answer your question, anyways, we're probably still gonna put out an episode because we figured out what happens when we skip a week. We got 28 views on the last episode.
Yeah, like we're dropping really bad right now.
If we skip a week, people forget about us.
Yeah, so we gotta start back up.
Yeah, we can't skip a week. Even if we just post like some bullcrap of us talking for 10 minutes, anything. Even if it's only like 1 or 2 of us, we have to get something out every week. I realize that now. Because if we don't, we're going to flop because people are going to forget about us. Like people on like the internet have such short attention spans. You take a week off and they forget you exist.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought Easter was this weekend. I don't know why.
When is it?
It's next week. No, yeah, it's the next coming weekend. Not this coming up weekend, but the one after.
I listened to a podcast that well, I might as well just say it. There's no reason for me to hide it. I listened to the Scuffed Cast, which is my one of my favorite YouTubers and a couple of his friends, and he talks on there about like how if you take a break, people forget about you. I didn't realize how serious he was, but now I do because we were getting
Yeah, 'cause
150
we went
views.
from like 200 views to like 150 to like 28.
Yeah, really.
That's kind of bad.
And I bet half of those are just from me going on there and making clips for TikTok. I listened to the first 2 episodes the whole way through, and then I quit really caring. Because, I don't know. It was kind of cool to listen to it at first, but now it just kind of feels like normal. Like it's just a thing that we do now. I'm not gonna. We still like it. It's still fun for us, but it feels. It wasn't. We aren't as motivated as it was like the first episode or second episode, just because we were so excited for it. We thought it was gonna be this great thing, and now it's just kind of like, yeah, we record an episode once a week of an hour of us talking and post it to YouTube, and people listen to it sometimes. That's all it really is.
It's either they listen to it, they just click it, like it, and then click off.
Which we'll take that too, because it's still a view. A view's a view. Although we obviously want people to enjoy it.
It's like that on my YouTube channel. I take out 50 months at a time just because I'm burnt out of ideas of what.
Say that again, Joey. You cut out real bad there. The people aren't gonna be able to hear you.
Alright, well, on my channel that I have, my personal channel, it's like I'll take, like, one video will it'll get some sort of amount of views, and then I'll take a break because I'm all out of ideas of what to say or what to record, and then the next time I upload, there's 10 views on it, and that's it.
I think there's a name for that. Isn't it like creative block or something like that? Where you just run out of ideas.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
I uploaded again today, and those 2 videos only got a view each. And then I uploaded 2 weeks ago, which got 20 views, and then 2 months ago, which got 45.
Shout out to Squidddy on YouTube with how many? Is it 3Ds or 2?
It's 3. I have 582 subscribers.
So shout out to Squidddy with 3Ds on YouTube.
Yeah, dude, I saw one of his videos was didn't you get like either 22K views or 2,000? He posted like this one, screaming video.
Like the video that I got, so my most popular video was just a TikTok I posted with just 51,000 views I got on it.
Yeah,
And then
remember that one video
I posted that got popular got 683 views.
Didn't you post a video of these guys screaming in a car to noises?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, and it got like, I popped off. I watched them both. They're actually decent. They're not really that funny though. But
L.
I mean, they got a lot of money. They got not a lot of money, a lot of views though. So, I mean,
Yeah. So if you want to see the face behind Joey's voice, head over there, Squidddy with 3Ds on YouTube. You can see his beautiful face.
yeah.
I don't really have a way to see my face other than like my personal accounts that I just use for like my friends. So I'm not gonna shout anything out.
Yeah, I don't have I have a personal account. It's just
Yeah. Plus, I use my last name in half my stuff. So
I just don't post on my personal account. I just use it for
Also,
YouTube.
I want to bring something up. So we are aware right now that a lot of our viewers know us anyways. So I'm sure some of you think it's stupid that we hide certain things about like where we live and certain names for places. We're not doing that because we're afraid right now. But thinking big, say like we get huge, like we get, I don't know,
Yeah, like say something pops off.
say we pop
Just
off and
right
we get 500K. I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but what if it does? Somebody comes back to one of these older episodes and they're like, "Ooh,
Yeah.
his last name is Bofa.
Yeah.
I'm gonna dox him and send people to his address and swat him." Like,
Yeah, and then you find your IP just like that because you have the guy's full name.
yeah.
Well, not full name, but first name.
And also, obviously, my last name is not Bofa, but
Yeah.
you get the idea. But that's why we're doing it. We're not doing it right now because we're afraid of who's listening to us right now. But if we get big, somebody could come back to these and find out too much information.
Yeah.
That's why we're doing it right now. And then if we did choose to use our friends' names and talk about the school we go to, like with our names and that kind of thing, like if we said like the name of the school and all that, if we got big, we'd either have to delete all these older episodes where we talk about that stuff, or we'd have to just live with it. So that's why, or we could just do what we're doing now and just not say it. It's not like it's that big of an inconvenience, and we give you enough information about the place anyways, or the thing, or the person, that you know what we're talking about anyways. Like we say, it's the place next to our school. It's a restaurant and it's a deli where we go out and get drinks and hang out. If you know us personally and you can't figure out what that is, you are just dumb.
Yeah.
So that's why we do
should
that.
probably go on to the next topic.
No, we only have like 2 left, and we still have to go for another at least like 20 minutes.
Alright.
Because we've been only going for, I think, something around like 17 minutes or something. Or not 17, 27. My bad. My bad. But,
I think like 30 minutes is good enough.
also, Joey, you really have to go to bed at 9 o'clock, my guy?
What?
You said you had to go to bed at 9 o'clock, didn't you?
Dude, you're cutting out real bad.
You said you had to go to bed at 9 o'clock, didn't you?
Yeah.
Why? I don't go to bed till like 10:45. I still have a little bit of homework to do. All right, I guess we can move on to the next topic. I forget what even. Oh yeah. Okay. So Joey, you might not actually. Why don't we save these for if Joey has to leave? Because there's these 2 on here that Joey wouldn't even really be able to talk about anyways.
Yeah, because it's just me and Kaden that know about them.
Yeah. So we were gonna talk about All American and Juju Smith-Schuster re-signing, but Joey doesn't know anything about that, either one of that. So maybe if Joey has to leave, we'll save those for later. But Joey, if you're gonna hang on for how much longer are you gonna hang on, or are you leaving now?
Kaden, you're like really quiet.
You're cutting out for me.
Joey, are you hanging on, or are you leaving now, or are you leaving in a few minutes?
Like another 5-10 minutes, and that's it.
Okay. See if you can get 10 more minutes, and then me and.
Should be able to get around that.
Okay, if you can get 10 more minutes, if we can get 10 more minutes out of you, me and Steven can make the rest of the episode work with these last 2 topics and then wrap it up. That'll be fine. So, we don't really have anything to talk about, though, so.
Wait. I had a topic earlier that we could add to.
Say it. Say it.
I can't remember. I think it was like.
How's this week's been going?
I mean, I'm tired, but it's fine.
Yeah, tired, really. I was tired all week. I don't know what was wrong with me. I was just like dead all week.
Yeah.
Wasn't that much going on, just really school.
Yeah, it was just tiring. That's all. I'm not making you cookie dough. Leave now. Leave now. I did not promise you, and if you don't shut up. Yeah.
Yeah. But
You guys didn't hear any of that, did you?
No,
I had to mute my mic because my little brother came in and started crying because I wouldn't make him a dessert.
yeah, I just heard that.
You did?
Yeah, I just heard him yell.
Oh.
Can't you make his own dessert? Isn't he like 9?
No, there's a certain thing that I make that nobody,
Uh,
even like my mom can't make it. It's a special recipe.
you gotta tell me this recipe.
I'm not telling you the recipe, but I'll tell you what it is. I make really good edible cookie dough. Like, not like cookies, but like just cookie dough. Like you can eat it straight up.
So did you make this yourself, or did you find the recipe off the internet? Or...
I found a recipe, but I added the signature thing that I do that makes it really good. I'm not telling you what it is though. Nah, we're good. We're chilling. Steven, what was your topic that you wanted to talk
Alright,
about?
wait, talk again, you're quiet.
What was your topic that you wanted to talk about?
It was something about. It had to do with like. Um, we could talk about that one game that we're all playing now on our phones.
Oh,
It's cool.
BMX2. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Joey, are you playing that?
yeah.
So,
Everybody is. I told you.
if
Like,
you don't
if you like biking or not, everybody's playing it.
if you don't know what we're talking about, there's this game on mobile phone. It's called BMX2. Go play it. It's really fun. It's a very simple game. Like the concept is really simple, but it is so addicting and so fun.
You basically just do tricks and do challenges and try and unlock the next map and stuff.
And try to build your bike to look better and compete with your friends and like, ooh, I got this score. Oh, well, I got this score. Oh, well, I did this trick.
Yeah.
Well, I did this trick. Like that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's addicting.
It's really fun.
And then there's this one guy. He was like, this one kid in our school. It's corn. It's actually corn or cob, or cob or corn. I mean.
Yeah.
And he has like a really bad phone, so he plays on like.
He plays on like 1
jokes with him
FPS.
and say like he's playing on like 2 FPS.
2 FPS on a good day.
Just the game itself running on his phone.
Yeah, like his phone's fine. He plays Subway Surfers.
He told me that everything else on his phone looks perfectly fine.
It's a brand new phone too. He just got that phone like last week.
Yeah, but it's like not an iPhone or.
It's like a no brand. It's like a no brand phone. You don't even.
Yeah,
it's like a
mobile.
It's just like a track
Galaxy
phone, like a basic track phone that you like buy minutes on.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah.
Okay. Boy, we're really stretching this out.
So what do we got next? Going on here?
Well, we're at about 30 minutes. If we can get 5 more minutes out of Joe, we can talk about these last 2 topics here for 15 minutes or so and wrap it up.
Joey's gonna have to leave soon though.
Yeah, I want to get 5 more minutes out of Joe, so then we can only have to do 20 minutes of just me and you, Steven, because it's going to be tough to do with just 2 people.
Yeah, but guys, I gotta head out.
Right now?
Alright.
Well, I guess I'll just see you guys later. Have a good week, everyone.
Alright, see ya, Joe.
Bye, Joey.
See ya.
Alright. So,
that was fun.
Joey is almost out. He's not out of the call yet, but he's not talking anymore. So I guess it's just me and you, Steven.
Yep.
Okay. Hold on a sec. Yeah, so I guess it's just me and you now. Let's try and make this work. Might be a little dead if you guys are listening. It's really tough to have a professional conversation that's being recorded.
Yeah.
With 2 people. But we're gonna try our best. Hopefully it works out. But if there's a lot of if there's some silence, that's our fault. That's our bad. But we gotta do our best. So we only gotta make maybe 10, 15 more minutes out of it. So
yeah.
So I guess one thing that we can talk about that me and Steven relate to, Joey and Frankie don't even watch this show. So it's not really a big deal that they're not here to talk about it because they wouldn't know what they were talking about anyways. So it is All American. Good show.
Yeah, very like dramatic.
It started out as just a show about football, which is why me and Steven both started watching it. But then it became so much more to the point where it's not even about football. There hasn't been a football scene in like 3 episodes at this point.
Yeah, it's more just drama.
But when did you start watching it, Steven?
I started watching it. Josh, like Primal Night Josh, he was just like, you should watch this. It's a really good like football series. So I was just like, okay, I'll just check it out, and I just got hooked to it.
When was that?
It was when there was only 2 seasons out. It was around last year.
Like mid quarantine time?
Yeah, like when we were still in school full time, but before hybrid. So like
It's like the fall.
around, yeah, so like November, like around the elections, like November.
Oh,
September.
you were late to the party. I watched it in the
Yeah.
middle of like the original lockdown, like mid March to April area.
Mm.
And
Yeah, I just started watching this year. Well, not this year, but like 2020.
I watched the entire series in like a week or something.
Mm-hmm.
My brother actually told me about it. He found it on like TikTok or something and watched it and told
Yeah.
me about it. It was really good.
Yeah.
So then season 3 is like happening right now. Like there's an episode that releases like one a week. There wasn't one this week because the players, I think, or not the players, the actors,
One of the head directors,
or that somebody on the staff had COVID, so they couldn't release or
yeah.
something.
But they're planning to release one on like either around Easter or this weekend. Not this weekend, next weekend.
Yeah. Well, it's it's a good show. So this is probably like a spoiler alert right now if you haven't watched it, if you're not up to date. We're probably going to talk about the entire thing. So, just to be safe, if you haven't finished it yet or if you're not caught up to the most recent episode, maybe skip ahead a few minutes. But so what do you think of what's going on right now?
In the All American?
Yeah.
I just think that, I don't even know. Like, I think every time Spencer is like around somebody, it's drama happens. Just like every time. Like,
Yeah.
he's like the drama king, bro.
It's getting to the point where it's kind of almost too much and it's getting like predictable. Like there's like a formula for all the episodes.
Yeah.
But it is good and it has a good story.
It's
but I feel like there's
yeah,
always like some random twist that's like it wasn't necessary. Like I feel like the whole Simone pregnant thingy just didn't need to happen. It really didn't. They added a whole new character and her only story is like her being pregnant and being Jordan's boyfriend, and that's literally it. Although I guess I think they're talking about maybe giving her a whole new show just dedicated to her. Like it'll be canon. So like it'll be her character, but it'll be like a spin-off. So it'll be focused on just Simone the character.
I don't really know how they're gonna make like a big series on that though.
Yeah, because she has no depth, and it's just like of all characters, why would you give a spin-off to her?
Yeah, like I would say give a spin-off to like somebody like
Asher. I would really like to see a spin-off for Asher.
Asher, Olivia, Layla, maybe.
Yeah, more
like
on
somebody who's like
more on Olivia's backstory. Maybe not Layla because we already kind of know all we really need to know about her backstory. We know all we really need to know about her backstory because all that's really important about her backstory is that her mom died and well, I guess she killed herself.
But the one thing is on Olivia, like they mentioned that she was on like drugs, but they never really like got into detail or like.
Well, I feel like that's coming. I feel like that's gonna be like the climax. Is that like she? Okay, here's a prediction that I have. her family's gonna find out that she's on like drugs again, and then she's gonna like run away and she's gonna go be with Spencer.
Well, didn't they do that already? Did they
No,
find out?
they're
And
suspecting
then
it.
she like, yeah, some they were like suspicious about it.
But we know it already happened. The family doesn't know yet, but we know because there's literally a scene at the end of one of the episodes where she's just like drinking a bottle or taking a
Yeah, where
pill.
she's like drinking with pills and stuff.
Yeah,
But yeah,
and it's just like some things I feel like they overdid it or it just like wasn't necessary.
yeah.
And it is so dramatic. Like, oh
But if you
man,
like drama, it's not even like it's like if you don't like sports, then this is like the tiniest bits. It's supposed to be about sports,
it's
but
very
it's like about
loosely
football.
based around
It's not.
sports. Like, it's not like I have friends that like in no way like sports or football, and they love the show.
Yeah, because it's not even like that much about football. Like there is scenes about it, but there's not like it's not like
There's
completely on it.
scenes in it, but like it's not like you have to know something about football in order to understand the show.
Like even in the middle of the football game, they're like having drama problems. Like there's drama in the
Yeah,
middle of the game.
and they don't make like football decisions. Like the players making decisions isn't around like football. It's most of the time something getting in the way of football is like the best way to put it.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, so but I just feel like it's so dramatic. I feel like at some point sometimes I'm watching an episode and just something else shows up that's like, "Oh god, where did this come from?"
yeah. Like when I was just watching, they got like Layla dropped Spencer off. What really happened in Las Vegas, and then just like that, gone. She's gone. She's just
Yeah. And then that whole thing with like Coop like
yeah.
Coop got mad at Spencer because Spencer thought that she had a part to do with him getting shot, which she did. Like she literally did.
Mm-hmm,
She was like
mm-hmm.
part of the reason he did get shot. So like that's like
Yeah,
being like, "Hey
because he
Steven, your
just had to
hair's
get
brown," and
involved.
you getting mad at me for calling your hair brown. Like it's just a fact.
Yeah,
He's just so dumb.
yeah. Like
Some
sometimes
some
I'm
things.
just watching. I'm just like, why do you do that, bro? Just
Yeah,
like,
it wasn't necessary that you had to add in
yeah,
one extra thing.
yeah,
Yeah, but overall, I think it's a good show. Um, yeah. If you haven't seen it, you have to start from season 1, obviously, or you're not gonna know what's happening. Uh, but we just spoiled all of season 3 for you, or a lot of it.
basically,
A lot of it.
most, yeah.
A lot of the big points we spoiled.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, to sum it up, Simone doesn't need her own spin-off series. Put it to someone else that's a more interesting character.
Yeah,
Don't overdo it. That's really about it. It is really well done though. I will give it
yeah.
that.
I really like it. Like it's addicting to watch. Like when a new episode comes out, like I'm stopping everything to watch it.
And it's so unique because it's like the way they do it. Like I feel like the way that they just like shoot some of the scenes and get like some of the camera angles, it feels like you're literally right there. And that
Mm-hmm.
whoever designs it goes into so much detail to like backgrounds.
Mm-hmm.
It's madness.
Yeah,
But
but
yeah, so how much time? So we've been going for I think about 40 minutes. So there's one more
story.
topic that
Yeah, we
we
have
want
one
to
more
talk
topic.
about a little bit, and that should be more than enough time. If we get like 5, not even 5 minutes of this topic, we'll be better
Mm.
than good. So our topic that I have written down on the list here is that Juju Smith-Schuster re-signed to the Steelers. So me and Steven
Yeah,
are
he cut
both
off like 2 other teams.
yeah, me and Steven are both Steelers fans. We were nervous about him maybe leaving, but we were so glad that he decided to stay loyal to Pittsburgh. And he turned down the Chiefs, which are a really good team, and the Ravens, which are potentially going to be a really good team in the next couple years.
Yeah, people are saying they're going to lead the division this year, but I just don't see it.
But what blows my mind is that Juju signed a contract for $8 million, which a lot of like that. It's obviously a lot, but like
Yeah,
most NFL receivers of his skill level are making, I don't even know, like 10 times that.
yeah, like Allen Robinson's making like 17 mil, and he's not even signed yet. He's still in free agency.
Yeah, he's making
But he's
17
asking
mil to
for
not
17.
even be on a team.
Yeah, like he's asking for like 18 million just to like,
At bare
and
minimum.
nobody wants to resign him because
And that's for 1 year.
Yeah,
And Allen Robinson is not even, he's not even better than Juju. Juju's better than him, I
yeah,
think. But I think one of the main reasons he did it is because he honestly he really likes Pittsburgh, I think. And he knows that the team's going to turn around once we get Ben out of there and get a good quarterback in. And then I think he knows too that once the Steelers get out some more cap room out of the way, they're going to offer him a hefty contract, a big contract that's going to be worth a lot. Honestly,
yeah. I'm just
go ahead.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Okay. So the reason I think that they paid him it's not I think, it's a fact. The reason they paid him so little is because the Steelers are almost at the max cap. They can't afford anything right now. I feel like
I'm pretty sure that's why they re-signed Ben, because they to a 1 year contract. Cause
yeah,
spend.
because they don't want to spend more money on a QB.
Yeah.
I feel like this year is not going to be our year. Honestly, I feel like we might have a little bit of a down rebuilding year, but I think within the next 2-3 years, we're going to be Super Bowl potential.
Yeah, the only thing is I just do not want a losing season because Mike Tomlin hasn't had a losing season for 17 years. He's 17-0 and on losing seasons. So I'm
Yeah.
just hoping we can at least come out with a winning season.
Yeah.
That's all I'm looking for.
Or at least an 8-8.
Yeah, something. Because 8-8's counted as a.
What's your record prediction?
My record position is not 8-8, but 9-7.
Yeah, I'd be happy with a 9-7 or a 10-6, and possibly a number 7 wild card seed. That would be like ideal. That'd be good. Anything more than that is probably not happening.
Yeah. But I wanted Deshaun Watson to come to Pittsburgh, but
yeah, they can't afford him.
Plus, he got 12 lawsuits for sexual assault on him like last week.
Yeah, although probably half of those are fake.
So.
Yeah.
But people are saying he's innocent, but I don't know.
Yeah, probably half of them are fake just because the girls realize they can make money off of it, or.
Yeah. A lot of money too.
Yeah.
Because isn't he like the second highest paid quarterback in the league?
Yeah, other than Mahomes.
Yeah, so
or at least he was. It might go down now because I don't think I honestly think the only way he's going back to the Texans is if no other teams offer him a contract.
Yeah. Which, dude, the Texans are nobodies now. All they have is Deshaun.
And they're probably, more than likely, they're not even going to have him. Because I bet he would play for another team for way less money than he deserves just to get out of Houston.
Yeah. Wait, remind me who the Chicago Bears signed? Because they gave up Mitch Trubisky.
They got Andy Dalton.
Oh, yeah.
And they're trying to get Kenny Golladay, and I think they've been making a lot of big moves, actually. They've been having a lot of signings.
But in my opinion, Andy Dalton is a downgrade from Mitch Trubisky.
I think they're just about even, honestly.
Yeah, but Andy Dalton's like 60 years old, bro.
He played really well this year, stepping into a big role with the Cowboys. He didn't play really well, but he played fine. Like, he had to step into a big role, and I think he performed well.
Yeah, well, performed well for stepping into that, yeah.
Yeah.
But
I mean, stepping in for Dak, I think he's definitely top 10.
Yeah, he's in my opinion, Dak is a tiny bit above average.
Yeah.
because he can run and he can throw.
Well, he might not be able to run anymore. Who knows how that ankle's treating him? He might not be the
After
same.
that broken ankle.
He might not be the same. His
But,
ankle was like backwards.
yeah.
But it was sad to see. I don't think Alex Smith's gonna get re-signed to any team. So that's a
Yeah.
little. That's kind of sad. I like him. He had a real good comeback.
Yeah, other than when they made the Steelers undefeated streak go away, but
Yeah, but I don't even care about that. Honestly, the Steelers didn't deserve it, and they were just gonna lose
yeah,
anyways.
yeah,
We were lucky to go 11-0 halfway through this, or we were lucky to be
yeah,
11-0 at one point. We honestly weren't even that good of a team last year.
yeah. We were just coming off of short passes the whole game,
Yeah,
just short little passes.
we barely won. Like at the point when we were 11-0, we had barely won half our games, and like we played some easy teams.
Yeah, we did. We played like
We played like the Giants, the Jags, the Broncos.
Yeah, the Eagles.
Yeah, the Eagles.
And we almost lost to the Eagles too. Like,
Yeah.
the first half was just back and forth until they finally came out on top.
Yeah, Eagles,
Like,
Bengals
30.
twice.
We lost one time too.
Yeah,
Really sad.
to freaking I don't even know who that guy was.
Yeah, freaking. I forget.
I forget what his name was. It was like Mick something. McCainsley, maybe? I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, I forget, bro. He's a nobody's.
Yeah, exactly. You know how when the Bengals
like
win,
$100 an hour.
you know how when the Bengals win they go who day, who day?
Yeah.
That night that we lost, I was like walking out of my living room going, who day, who day, who day quarterback? I don't know.
Yeah, like, dude, he came into a game getting paid like $2 an hour.
How about Heineke though?
Who?
Taylor Heineke, Washington
Wait,
football team playoff game.
Oh yeah, against the Bucks. He
had that like diving touchdown.
Yeah, that was good. He escaped like a lot of pressure.
Yeah, so I think you know how Fitzpatrick went to the football team probably to replace Alex Smith.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think Heineke might replace him too. I mean, I think it's going to be a competition between Heineke and Fitzpatrick.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But who do you think is gonna start for the Saints? Hill or Jameis Winston? Wait, didn't Drew Brees resign?
No, he retired.
He retired? Because Josh keeps saying he re-signed for a year.
No, he's an idiot. Josh is a dum.
Yeah, but I don't know if it'll be Taysom Hill or.
I hope it's Taysom Hill because Taysom Hill's like one of my favorite players in the entire league.
He's just fun to watch.
Yeah, he is. He can do everything and he's good at everything.
The only thing is he fumbles. His fumbling is not too good.
But that's something you can fix. And if you get rid of that, he's a pro caliber quarterback.
He's literally like Lamar Jackson, but can throw.
Exactly. Yeah, and I like him because I've always liked him. I've liked him since even before he was big. I remember I was playing like Madden one day and I was playing against the Saints and I saw number 7 returning kicks and I was like, "Who's that? What?" Because it was so odd to see. Because it's so odd to see like number 7 returning kicks.
Yeah.
And ever since then, I just fell in love with the guy because his story is so cool. At his 4 seasons at BYU, he had 3 season-ending injuries. His brother died. That's why he changed his number.
Yeah.
So,
dude, like when you saw him returning kicks, you're like, why is this guy using a college number? Because no wide receiver usually uses.
Yeah, it's like why is number 7 on the field? Oh, the only people that wear single-digit numbers are quarterbacks and kickers. Like what?
Yeah.
So then I looked into him.
Wide receivers.
So then I looked into him and I was like, oh, this is actually really interesting. 3rd string quarterback plays everywhere.
Play everywhere.
Yeah.
Basically.
I thought that was really cool. So I hope he starts. He's honestly, if he's not, he's definitely my top 3 favorite players in the league.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, Winston, he's good too.
Yeah.
As much as it hurts me to say it.
He's going to be a disappointment.
Yeah, I feel like Winston's not even good. Like, the stats show that he's all right, but I don't
Yeah.
think he's gonna ever become something. I feel like he's an XFL quarterback that got luckily thrown into the NFL and he sucks. I feel like he'd be better
Yeah.
off in the XFL.
Yeah. But like, I just
You know who else I'd like to see get a shot, like
Who?
a starting position? PJ Walker. You ever heard of that kid?
No.
Did you
Well, I'll
follow the
take it.
XF? Did you follow the XFL last year during when it
No.
was playing?
No.
Well, the best player in the league by far was a quarterback. He was named PJ Walker, right? Panthers sign him. He started in one game this year, and he played really well. And I want him to play more. And I think he's
Well,
a good
didn't
QB.
Bridgewater retire?
No. Where are you
Or is
getting
he?
your news? Like Wikipedia or something?
No, he either retired or went to free agency.
I don't think so.
I don't think they signed him again.
I don't think. Maybe. I don't know, but we can probably wrap up soon. I think we've been going for
Yeah.
more than an hour.
Yeah, because we could easily talk about this all day. So we should probably wrap this.
Yeah, we've been going for like 50 minutes or more. But yes, I think we're gonna wrap it up here. Thank you everybody for listening. The last like 20 minutes was just us talking about NFL, but it's fine. You didn't have to listen to it, but I'm glad you did. Subscribe to all our, or not subscribe. Subscribe, turn on post notifications, like, comment, tell a friend, watch it 5 times if you want to. That helps us out. Follow all of our socials. Follow our TikTok. For some reason, I've been posting some TikToks on there and they've been flopping. I posted one like a week ago and it still hasn't gotten one like yet for some reason. But yeah, follow us on there. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram to be updated. Join the Discord if you want to talk to us or be on an episode. That's the only way you can be on an episode is if you join the Discord. All the links for all of those will be in the description. Have a great week. Anything more to say, Steven?
Nope. Peace.
All right. We'll see you guys later.